Live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Back again with another action-packed edition of Sports Tonight. Always a delight to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakpan. It's still an action-packed, exciting, engaging world of sports. In Nigeria, football followers of the Football League are excited because Enugu Rangers showed class, showed consistency, and went on to make history. They broke that jinx of 32 years by winning the Nigeria Professional Football League title. We'll talk about that one extensively tonight on the show. We've entered a crucial, very important week for football in Nigeria as players of the Super Eagles begin to arrive camp for that important 2018 World Cup qualifying game against the Chipolopolo of Zambia. We are waiting. We're monitoring that one closely. We'll also let you know the players that are already in town. We'll also take a look at, the story, the updates. Isaac's success is out of the team. Victor Moses is out of the team also due to injuries. Who are their replacements? We will talk about it also tonight on the show. League football, we take most of our attention tonight on the program, but we'll also give attention to international boxing. What's going on? Hey, Tyson Fury says it's over. He's retiring from boxing. All of these stories, we will break them down tonight on the program without wasting any much of your time, because we know it's a racy-pacey world of sports. Let's bring you into all of what we'll be doing tonight on the program. Our feedback mechanisms, they're still the same. Don't just watch the show. Come, let us play for the love of the game. On Twitter, our channels_sports. Facebook, Channels Life Sports. You can also send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. Just to also let you know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/Channels Web. You can also download the Channels TV app for your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your Windows phones, your iOS, and even your Android phones can do the magic. m.channelstv.com. Download the app and you will have the world at the palm of your hands. Particularly this racy-pacey world of sports will help you to keep up with the pace. There's so much to talk about tonight on the program. So if you're ready, we're also ready. Let's do this together, shall we? Let's have fun talking sports. Let's invite the guys who will be talking sports with us tonight on the show. Toby Adepoju is here. Toby, good to have you on the program.
Yeah, it is my pleasure, Austin. Amazing weekend we had in the MPFL. Super weekend for Rangers International.
Wow.
Emotional moment for them. Beautiful moment for them. It was a great moment for them. I mean, I saw that. I could feel the passion from the fans, from the players, ex-players, everyone around, the club. I mean, to wait for 32 years before you win a title looks very massive. I mean, for an Asian side like that, was a great thing. You could see the atmosphere. The fans came out in numbers. Over 25,000 inside the stadium. About 3,000 stood without having a seat. Inside the stadium.
Feel the passion.
There's a lot of about 3 flat screens outside the stadium. Hundreds of them outside.
It's all love.
It always get better than this. I mean, I'm really happy for Rangers International, and this is a challenge for other Asian teams in the MPFL struggling. It will be good to bring your fans back.
I know.
A couple of seasons back, Rangers fans, stay away from the team. But success will always bring everyone together.
That's right.
Congratulations to Imama and his boys.
I agree totally. That was a good one for Enugu Rangers. Onyiwuchi Wachuku is also here. Only good to have you join us on the show.
Thanks for having me, Austin.
Wow, what a weekend.
Yeah, we should also spare some thoughts for Ifeanyi Egwim, who sustained a double fracture.
Wow.
In that game against Academy Warriors of Maiduguri. At length, he underwent a surgery, the first surgery.
That's right.
Last night, and he's going to undergo another surgery tomorrow. We wish him a speedy recovery, and thankfully, the Enugu State government has, promised to take care to foot the bills and even fly him abroad for proper medical attention.
Yeah.
But that cannot take the shine away from the jinx. 32 years is not it's not 2 years. They've been so close in a number of times, won continental tickets, playing on the continent, but this is quite the icing on the cake for Rangers International of Enugu. A club that has massive followership. While we were watching the game at in Agege last Sunday, yesterday, people were monitoring events in Enugu on other league centers. It has not been so good for the league this season.
I know.
The awareness is so awesome.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. People were not even following the EPL. People were on the Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, monitoring every center. Everybody asking the other person what is happening, what is happening in Uyo, what is happening here, what is happening there. Yeah. And I think we need to sustain the momentum.
That's the word.
We need to sustain the momentum.
That's the word. That's what we need to do. Special thanks to every football fan in Nigeria that made the 2015-2016 NPFL season a success. A lot of work for us to still do. The media will have a role to play. You as a follower you have a role to play. The LMC, they need to do more. Clubs need to consolidate on the efforts. We just need to take Nigerian football from one level to the other. And as Oyin said, we need to sustain the momentum. It was a beautiful footballing season. Let's leave. We'll come back to it. Yeah, we'll come back to it. We're not leaving that discussion. But let's just give you some update coming from the Federation Cup. That one also, we love it. We're in the semi-final stage of the competition. The first semi-final game was still awaiting the outcome of that one, Ifeanyi Ubah and Prime FC. But now the semi-final game, we hear that it's now postponed.
Yeah, the Oyo FA will learn to road to the Nigerian Football Federation that the Oyo State government will make use of that venue on Saturday and Sunday. And, that had to, they had to move the game to 15th of October. Yeah, you are shaking your head. I feel your pain.
I know.
But sometimes, you see, when government owns this club, these facilities, there's really nothing you can do. But for the clubs, it's not too good because, mentally, psychologically, when you are preparing for a game and there's a shift, it affects the focus. And let us even imagine that the semi-final was to be on TV. We had sponsors. What I was telling them, so it's not. It's untied. For me, it's shoddy.
Yeah.
The reasons are quite shoddy.
People didn't sit down to plan.
Yeah. So these issues should have been trashed out long time ago. But you see, it's a situation that are beyond the control of the FA in Oyo State, beyond the NFF. The government owns that place, and there's nothing really you can do.
I know. That's what we're saying. That match is between Enyimba Football Club of Aba and Nasarawa United, and Toby, hopefully this will not take the shine of the competition.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, last season Nasarawa United, get very close to the cup. Lost to Accra United in the semi-final stages. Now they are back again, back to back. At this level, they really want to pull a stone against Enyimba International, who has won the title a couple of times. I mean, they won it back to back a couple of years back. So these are teams with quality. Kabiru Dogo as a coach of Nasarawa United, Kola Ibog on the other side. It has not been a brilliant season for both sides, on the league, and they have, a shortcut to gain a continental ticket.
That's
so if
right.
you get the final, you win the cup, you win the continental ticket. So it will be a big game. Both guys have got quality. Bashiru, Abdurrahman, top scorer for Nasarawa United. On the other side for Enyimba International, you can count countless of stars, Kestan. It will be a big game in Ibadan. So, like Onya said, they just need to focus. Yes, this will affect them psychologically, but they just need to shift their plan, shift their schedule into this new date, and then it will be a big game on October 15th.
That game was supposed to be played on Sunday, October the 9th, but has now been shifted to Saturday, October the 15th. We'll continue to monitor it. It's between Enyimba Football Club and Nasarawa United of Lafia. Let's go on with the show now. Talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I told you it's a crucial, very important week for football in this country. As players of the Super Eagles, they are beginning to arrive. Their base in Abuja. They are camping. They are preparing for that very important game against the Chipolopolo of Zambia. Isaac's success, we're looking forward to having play in that team. Victor Moses is also showing good form, but we hear that they're injured. Sadly, they will not be part of it. Who is going to replace them?
Yeah, initially Bobby Clement and Godwin Obaje, were invited, but unfortunately, Clement, got a knock yesterday against Academy, and he's not going to make it. His teammate Chisom Ebuchulam, who scored 15 goals, scored a hat-trick against the Academy, had to take up that position.
Yeah.
Then for Godwin Obaje, 18 goals, the top scorer this season.
Wow.
Great player with a lot of pace and promise. I think I'm happy for them. Yes, we are sad that Victor Moses and Isaac Success, couldn't make it because of injury. But when you look at what these players have done, especially Godwin Obaje, I think he merits his place. And this is a way of also encouraging the local lads. Yeah. When you do well, you get invited to the national team. So for me, I don't think this should affect our preparation in any way. The fulcrum, the core of the team still intact. Some of the players that played against Tanzania are still there. So General Ross should just consolidate.
I agree.
The performance they achieved against Tanzania.
Yeah, no excuses. Toby Godwin Obadje, Chisom Egbuchilam, what the replacements?
Yes, they deserve it. I mean, Godwin, like when you said, 18 goals, Chisom 17 goals, wow. 35 goals in between. These guys in the MPFL. I mean, and they were a very key factor to their team success this season. Wiki, finished third with the Continental ticket. Rangers on the other side, won the league, and Chisom scored, brilliant 17 goals, hat-trick yesterday. I mean, Chisom is a delight to watch. Brilliant player. He has got a lot of quality. Also, about a good position. If you give him a chance, he will always, get it into the opponent net. So they are quality players. I really don't have, any bit of, skill for these players to replace, Moses and Sosas. Yes, you can say, Moses and Sosas, these are big stars. Quality players also. I mean, for Moses, we've seen in recent games for Chelsea, brilliant stuff. He had a decent game also against, Tanzania. Sosas, scored a brilliant goal for Watford, over the weekend. So we were looking forward for these guys to come into the camp, but they are not there. Roy needs to move on, and and I think these two guys deserve it. If they get a chance, I think Roy will not have any regrets, bringing them to be part of this squad for the Zambia game.
I agree. So that's the update. Is Godwin Obadje and Chisom Egbuchilam that will be replacing Victor Moses and Isaac Success as the Super Eagles of Nigeria start preparing for that 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifying game against Zambia. Let's talk about the one you want to talk about. I want you to be part of the show now. Let's have fun doing this on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels, IFN Sports. We've seen the best of league football in Nigeria this year. Let's run through the final day fixtures. A lot of talking points, so much talking points from different centers. How we were just monitoring, everyone asking questions. What's going on in Uyo? What's going on in Jos? What's going on in Abia? It was a good story for league football in Nigeria. We'll just run through some of the major results that got us talking. That's it right there. Akwa United failed to win the final home game of the season against Rivers United. Rivers United won down 2-1 to actually end the season with 60 points. Good one for them, and they are also going to be competing in the CAF Champions League. MFM and Ifeanyi Ubah, what a story for the Lagos team. They had to stay, showed character, defended their goal, saved the penalty, had their best player of the day, Firefighter sent off. But they were there. And then again, between Plateau United and Atlant, we will talk about that one. Abandoned. We're waiting. We need to know what's going on. 15 more minutes to be played in that game. Very, very crucial. Atlant also, they are fighting relegation. So I was saying to Lagos fans, don't start rejoicing here. Hey, just hold on. And the Warri Wolves, what a story. The team that finished second last season, despite beating Ikorodu United by a single goal, a lot of fans that watched the game said they weren't particularly impressive, and they have now been relegated. Can you believe it? Warri Wolves are going to the NNL. I have to whisper that one because it's unbelievable. Wiki defeated Sunshine Stars by 2-0. Wiki, they also had a beautiful, brilliant season. Abia Warriors needed to win down to escape relegation, and they did it in style. So Abdullahi Bifo and his boys, they can now breathe. There was joy in Umuahia after they won that one. Lobby Stars defeated Nasarawa by 2-0. Tornadoes, good way to end it.
Yeah, good way
to pick up a point in Kano.
Yeah, first point for them.
1-1, and then this is how to wrap up the league season.
Champions Cup.
Enugu Rangers. Oh my God, showed quality, showed consistency, gave us breathtaking football on the final day by defeating El Kanemi by 4-0. Let's quickly talk about the guys that were banging the goals, left, right, and center. We just mentioned Godwin Obadje and Chisom Egbuchilam. What a day to turn up for Chisom Egbuchilam in that final game.
Yeah, it was even a scare for Godwin because Godwin could not, score in Bauchi, and then Chisom was just banging the goals. And, I gave it. I thought it was done and dusted for Godwin to be the top scorer, but when Chisom started banging the goals, I kept on saying thank you, it's really interesting to the final day, but for Godwin, on the other side, most important thing for him is to see Wiki, win that game, and the other result favor them to finish, among the top three. For Chisom, brilliant day for him. I mean, when your team scored 3 goals and you scored 17, massive one for him. For Godwin Obadje also, Wiki, scored 45 goals all season, and then Godwin scored 18. So, I mean, these two guys really give it a really good contest, in terms of goals this season. And I mean, for Godwin, congratulations to him. His second season in the MPFL, scoring plenty of goals. We hope hope, it can get better for him next season.
That's right. We'll continue to monitor those guys. They did well this season. Let's go on a quick break, take a breather. When we come back, we'll let you see how Enugu Rangers won the league title, and I'll come back. We'll talk some more. Don't go anywhere. Stay.